McCarthy and McKenzie square off.
After the whistle like this, these are two big guys.
McKenzie has provided a lot of toughness for the Devils. And they had a battle in New Jersey, and McCarthy's jersey comes off, as you can see. Bare back, bare shoulder, but a tough matchup there.
In New Jersey, McCarthy had knocked down Mogilny, and that's when McKenzie came over and got into a fight with McCarthy, and then the two of them got at each other 2 minutes and 14 seconds into this first period. So, Sam, we need more rivalry games in this league. Here's Nedved reaching out. He swatted the puck, or tried to, with a stick. He missed. He reached out with one hand on his stick, pulled Gomez down, a headlock or a clothesline type play.
Nedved, Groshek still on, down the boards. Nedved took a hit from Daneyko. Groshek with a good hit on Sutton. Chance at front, score! Jan Halovich! Holik against Messier. Messier hooking at Daneyko. Kamensky against Ken Sutton. Holik knocks down Messier from behind. Gary Fraser was there to see it.
Right after Holik. Rangers are going to get a penalty here. Pearton wants anybody. Daneyko's going after Pearton now, and the Rangers are sticking together.
Well, Graves was there as well.
It was more Pearton than anybody. Graves was there, but Pearton went right after him. And Sam, was the hit from behind or was it from the side? Gary Fraser, was it?
Yes, he was watching
right
it all the
very
way.
Close to the play, and he's a world-class referee.
Things settling down. We'll step out for a moment. 13-16 left in the first.
Well, we'll take a look at Bobby Holik's shift. He's going to get absolutely nailed right here by Dale Pearton. A good, clean body check. Holik gets right up, gets back into the play. Here he's at the net reaching for the puck, goes down again. Daneyko and Messier battle. Holik's in there now. Is this a hit from behind or from the side? I suspect if you're a Ranger fan, it's from behind. If you're a Devils fan, it's from the side. Gary Fraser did not think it was a penalty. It looks more from the back than it does the side to me when I see the left arm of Holik going into Messier, and that drew the attention of the Ranger players, who have shown up with the way you're supposed to play the champions, and that's to play with a good team spirit even though they're shorthanded.
Graves leading the charge. Purinton there as well. They get 2 minutes each for roughing. Holik 2 for roughing, and the Devils get their second power play of the game at 6:44.
What do you think about Holik's hit?
I thought it was from behind.
More behind than the side. Here's Fleury working with Rafalski, and then York with a real good chopping play with his stick to flip the puck out of the zone. And you see Fleury go over to Rafalski, and they have a little mutual disagreement. Well, passion is a passion in this game.
You like that, don't you?
More rivalry games. This is great stuff.
Fleury with Nedved. 2-on-1 developing. Good job by Niedermeyer catching up, and he pulls down. Rangers score! Rangers score!
Here we go. Here we go.
McCarthy and McKenzie.
Maybe even round 3 if you want to call it that. It's the third time these two have scrapped in 2 games. McCarthy looks like he's just trying to wear McKenzie out. We'll see what happens. And McKenzie with the right loose, and McCarthy with the left loose. They even butted helmets there, Sam.
It's dangerous.
Got to be a little bit worn out from that first scrap. McCarthy gets his arm out. He got his arm out of his sleeve. He's going to rip the helmet off. And I think the linesman will, oh, look at this. The helmet's backwards. Doesn't want to hurt his hand. Ooh.
And a lot of things coming off now. Elbow pads, shoulder pads.
The linesman just saying, I'm going to let these guys wear themselves right out. And the fans here responding. Both teams respond. Boom.
Maybe we don't need rivalry. There's more than an edge to this game.
Yeah.
I mean, this is downright nasty in this first period.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the Rangers have to turn their season around. They have been awful. They've got to turn their season around somehow, Sam. And if you ever end up beating the champions, maybe it's something you build on. This is a long, I mean, we're only in the first period here. And Jim McKenzie is a good team man, as is Sandy McCarthy, and they get after each other for the second time in this game. Ooh, ouch, that uppercut. Connected.
So for the second time, McKenzie and McCarthy, 5 minutes each for fighting. skating 5 aside. Rangers leading 2-0. Gomez finds McGillney, scores!
Which turned into a Mogilny shot. He stayed onside, got to his forehand side. What a wrist shot.
Fleury with a takeaway, breaks toward the net and scores!
Wow.
There's some excitement and emotion. Rangers answer right back.
Here we go again. The linesman jumping in here before these two get after each other. Lacroix and Sutton. The linesman jumped in before they got after each other.
And Sutton goes to the penalty box. Eric Lacroix goes to the Rangers penalty box. 3:47 to go in the first.
Here's where they meet up along the arms up with both players. That's Mark Perry, the linesman. He wouldn't let them get going. Here's Arnott. Remember I said he looks like he wants to get involved more now physically as this game starts to move. And here he is meeting up with Nedved. And he's much heavier than Nedved, obviously. Arnott at 225, Nedved at 200. And I think that's what Peter's equipment on. But I don't think he's 200 pounds, is he? He's a tall guy, sinewy.
Depends what time of the day you weigh him. If it's after lunch, maybe he's got the 200. Rafalski to Arnott. Messier out there. Rafalski steps up and shoots and scores. And Robinson talking things over about what happened.
Changes the defense now. So, you know, Larry's trying to figure out exactly why it did happen. I'm sure they've got to figure out somebody there made a mistake.
First power play for the Rangers. Madden with the takeaway. Breaking in on Fleury. Save. Scores! It went through Mike Richter. John Madden with a shorthanded goal has tied it at 3.
That's a bad goal against the Rangers. Devils were home and able to maybe take advantage of it. This has been a creative game with both teams.
Oh, Scott Stevens took out 2 Rangers, Nedved and Dvorak.
Blocked off at the Rangers bench. That little chip play was by Rafalski, who blocked the pass a moment ago. Nice defensive play.
McCarthy squaring off with Stevens. McCarthy's had 2 fights already.
That has to do with the 2 hits that Stevens threw on the 2 Ranger players. 1 hit 2 players.
McCarthy with a hit on Gomez.
Up to find the puck, and there's Stevens. He took advantage of it, knocking both players. And that's good play by Scott Stevens. He's a big open ice hitter. Not many left in the game like that. And McCarthy is making a point here where he's sticking up for his teammates. That's what it's all about. And there's McCarthy signaling to Scott Stevens about not fighting. And Scott Stevens has no reason to fight here, I don't think. There's the hit, there's the shove, and some words.
That doesn't make any sense.
Not for Stevens. Lately, Luke Richardson, I think it was. The Fleury stick.
That's what
forearm was up, stick was up on Stevens.
50 seconds to go in the power play. Arnott finds Rafalski. Down low. Save Richter, put in. Stuffed in by Jason Arnott. Rafalski takes it away and moves it around the boards. Kept in by Janssen. Dvorak's got the puck. Final seconds of the power play. Nedved through to Hlavich. He scores! Malhotra on with Lacroix and Groshek. Malhotra against Madden. Wins the face-off. Shot by Lefebvre. Saved by Brodeur. And Lacroix got knocked down. And Malhotra challenges Daneyko.
I think Daneyko.
Wow.
Daneyko was playing the puck center. And did Malhotra ever land a bomb? Kenny's dazed.
He's stunned.
Oh boy. Will there be an instigator? You can see here. I think Daneyko was playing the puck. But the Rangers have the mindset today. They're sticking together no matter what happens. And Manny Malhotra, it's the first time I've seen him do something like this. Kenny's got to go to the locker room. He can hardly stand up.
And Lacroix, you can see his left eye closed, blood coming from the nose.
Daneyko is really, I mean, he's staggered. Their linesman's holding him up by the back of his pants there.
We know how strong Manny Malhotra is, and he landed a bomb.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
And Kenny Daneyko is one strong man as well.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very surprised. And you can see now, Lacroix is up. Let's watch and see what happens. The Rangers, Malhotra wins the draw. Here's the shot. Big rebound. And Daneyko had his back turned until Lacroix was playing the puck. Lacroix was jarred when he moved into Daneyko. Daneyko didn't do anything wrong as he's here regarding Lacroix. He was playing the puck. And I think when he turned to fire the puck, Lacroix ran right into the elbow. And I don't think Daneyko knew Lacroix was coming, but that didn't matter to Manny Malhotra, and there's the bomb. That was right on the jaw. That punch was right on the jaw, and Manny was good enough that when he saw Kenny go down, right there's the haymaker, right on the chin, Sam, and Manny knew he was in trouble, so he didn't throw the extra punch, he just left.
Malhotra gets 17 minutes for this. 2 for instigating, 5 fighting, and a 10-minute misconduct.
Well, the 10 comes along with the instigator.
Right.
And that's understandable. That's the correct call by the referee, in my opinion.
So he is done for the remainder of regulation time. Ken Daneyko gets 5 for fighting. You see him in the hallway, still walking a little bit unsteady, but it looks a little more clear-headed. The Devils get a power play.
Lacroix being attended to there. I think Ken Daneyko just turned his body around to play the puck.
Malhotra with a takeaway. Goes wide. Goes down the boards on Ken Sutton. Moves toward the net and shoots. He scores! It's a hat trick for Jan Malhotra to give the Rangers a 5-4 lead.
Well, we've seen some action here this afternoon at Madison Square Garden. Fleury with an elbow. Fleury with a punch. Fleury went down. I think he was trying to make sure he didn't take a penalty. Messier with Kamensky and Leach trying to figure out who's going to go where. Mark wants to draw the puck back to his left.
Stevens moving up against Graves, side of the circle, face-off win by Arnott. Rapolsky fakes, moves in and shoots, he scores! Richter was screened on the play. Brodeur had started to the bench for an extra skater, and Rapolsky rips one by Richter to tie it at 5 with a minute and a half to go.
It doesn't matter where they are in the standings, does it?
No.
One team could have 100 points, the other team have 10. It's just an absolute battle.
Holik, Gomez, and Eliash have the game winners in overtime for the Devils. Kamensky and Fleury, the overtime winners for the Rangers. 4-on-4, remember, in overtime. Stopped by Breland. Then picked up 2-on-1. York and Fleury. York. He tried to pass, and it was blocked by Niedermeyer again. And a penalty call on the Rangers. In comes McGillney. Saved by Richter. 1:01 to go.
And Theo Fleury is getting a slashing penalty, and he better be careful here. He's mad at the linesman. This happened deep in the Devils' zone. Fleury is going for slashing. Palavich loses the puck for an instant, gets it back, and there goes York. He's going to try to feed Fleury, but Niedermeyer took it away. And then Fleury there reached out. Sam, we've seen a lot of great hockey. We've seen hard hockey. We've seen bumping goaltending and everything. The rookie official, to me, makes a soft call. Now here's Mogilny with a rolling puck, and he dealt with it. To me, I don't like the call.
Well, not that it matters. Fleury gets 4 minutes. Slashing, 2 for slashing, 2 unsportsmanlike.
It's been too good of a game. The referees have let things go on both sides, and for me to see that call, I mean, it is a foul, but we've seen lots of fouls, and the referees to this point have let him go. If Fleury is going to be down here, and then he reaches out there, and to me, come on. I don't know what your opinion is. It's a foul in some nights, but in this particular game, the way it's been officiated, they've let things go at both ends of the ice by both teams. And to me, that's a soft call.
Fleury has been called for slashes throughout the season. We've seen this.
Well, they have been tough with stick calls all season long. And that's a foul. That's on the guy's hand, too. But, you know, I think Theo could have had 8 penalties earlier in the game with some of the stuff he's done. And then when that particular one, I'm talking about that particular call.
Fleury going to the locker room, and a little extra activity that is unnecessary. 5-5 is the final. We'll be right back.